So just like we had inverse trig functions, we can do inverse hyperbolic functions here. So inverse sinh, for example, y equals inverse sinh of x is defined by sinh of y is equal to x. So you can say, y is the number whose sinh is x. So it's not an angle, but a number. So here's y, you took the sinh of it, you got x. Now there are some identities for the inverse hyperbolics, and sometimes you see these written in book answers. Inverse sinh is equivalent to the natural log of x plus root x squared plus 1. Inverse cosh, the same thing except x squared minus 1. And then inverse hyperbolic tangent can be written as 1/2 natural log 1 plus x over 1 minus x. You do not have to memorize these. But sometimes they are helpful because we're more familiar with logs here. So we can take derivatives of these inverse functions. The derivative of inverse sinh is 1 over root 1 plus x squared. For inverse cosh, 1 over root x squared minus 1. And for inverse hyperbolic tangent, 1 over 1 minus x squared. So remember, derivative of inverse tangent, this was a plus. Remember, derivative inverse sine, we had a minus in there instead of a plus. So these are related to they're similar to the derivatives of inverse trig functions. So let's say we want to take the derivative with respect to x of x times inverse sinh x cubed. Well, this is a product here, f, and then my g is inverse sinh of x cubed. So we want to use our product rule here, f prime g plus f g prime. So derivative of x is 1 times your g, which is inverse sinh of x cubed. Plus your f is x, and then derivative inverse sinh of x cubed, that is actually an f of g of x. So we're going to use the chain rule to differentiate that. So f prime g of x times g prime of x. So derivative of inverse sinh, the outside function, which is right here, plug in the inside function x cubed. So we do a regular derivative of inverse sinh, 1 over root 1 plus parentheses squared, and we're not putting in x, we're putting in x cubed. And then that's our inside function, then times derivative of the inside function. Derivative of x cubed is 3x squared. So this is your f prime, plug in g of x, and then this is your g prime of x. From the chain rule, not this f g prime. And we could do a little bit of simplifying there if we wanted to, but this is good enough for us. They didn't ask us to do anything with it, like find a critical number.